Morning, guys.
Dobran. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Right, Elaine, we've been invited to an event.
Okay.
I haven't got a clue what it's about, but I've been told we've got to meet them in Sandbanks, in Poole, Dorset, at a car park. Right, so we're on our way to this rendezvous point, and we're going to see what it's all about.
We reached Sandbanks and were greeted by a lineup of exquisite supercars. Discovering that we were participating in a classic and supercar show, our journey led us to Claysmore School.
Yeah, thank you for the phone. Hi guys, we've arrived at Claymore School, and last night I didn't have a clue who was going to be here today, and it's amazing. It's a car show full of supercars, classic cars, all that kind of stuff, and Columbus is right next to my McLaren, or McLaren French I say, which you've seen a TikTok earlier. The TikTok and the shorts, yeah, we're here. So anyway, we're going to walk around the cars and show you bits of what's going on and at Claysmore School, and yeah, it's just amazing. I'm quite shocked, so it's supposed to be here, Elaine.
No.
Yeah, so what do you think so far of these lovely cars?
Fantastic.
Yep. Today we're going to do a couple of car reviews on family cars.
Yep.
SUV versions. So these are going to be kind of luxury end.
Okay.
So we've got to start at the top, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, we're going to start with a Range Rover.
And you say the top, but
Yeah.
that depends on what your
Top is.
top is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. In the car world, there's certain cars which are different classes. They're all their own class within the class. But we're going to start at the luxury end, which is going to be
The SUVs.
the SUVs.
Yeah.
Okay. So our first one's going to be a Bentayga. Right, guys, we're sitting inside the 2023 Bentley Bentayga. This is a luxury, the top end model you can buy from Bentley. But let's talk about this car. We're familiar with the Bentayga, aren't we?
We are.
Yep. It's a very, very powerful car. This particular car is W12. And W12 is pushing out about 550 brake horsepower. But all the sides, we're not about the power, we're talking about the utility wise,
Usability of it.
yeah, as a family vehicle.
Yeah.
It's all touch screen, and you know, you got your digital dash, all that kind of stuff, carbon fiber all around. What you want in the car, not necessarily speed, but you want a boot space.
Yep.
You want your kids to be very, very comfortable.
Yep.
And also
quite far away from you.
and quite far away from you. Luckily enough, this is a stretched edition Bentley Bentayga.
Oh, brilliant.
You can see in the back, and I'll show you outside, it's got the extra long doors at the back, so you can have your kids way down the road. This one's called the Azure, and those of you who are familiar with Bentleys, the Azure was the convertible version based on an Arch T. They've called this one the Azure.
Wow.
So I wasn't expecting that. I actually called it Fazur. This Fazur sounds quite good. Anyway, right, so right, Right, first of all, Lane, I'm going to talk about the quality. It's really nice quality, as you expect from Bentley. Everything is
stitched.
Yeah, I mean the leather's beautiful in there. It's all double stitched. This one's got blue leather piping stitched kind of leather. Usual stuff, cup holders, remote, push button start, and your little area with your charging. And I'm assuming it's going to have contactless charging. Right, as you get in the back, it is really spacious in here. You've got all your usual cup holders. All the kids. What, you got your ski hatch to go in the boot. Are you going to skiing?
No.
No. Right. Okay. And this one's got a panoramic sunroof, which is really nice. And you got your blinds. All this stuff is standard on this particular model. If I take the camera here, I'll show you in the back. You've got your infotainment system for your kids, for your little kids to keep, you know, what shall I say, occupied on a journey. And they probably can't reach the seat to kick it, which is fantastic. Look, legroom's really nice in here. So yeah, and then you've got your climate system there. Oh, I think this has got electric doors. I think it automatically closes the doors on this one. All right, and then you got the rear shelf there, which is all really compact. Yeah, so so far I do like the Bentayga. We're familiar with it, and this panoramic sunroof opens all the way back. Just get some light in there. Right, so what do you think so far of this one, name?
It's good.
Right guys, we're in the brand new Range Rover and it is really comfortable. After coming out of the Bentley, and you know, I expected Range Rover to be really comfortable, but this car, it is like being in a palace, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And like always, Range Rovers always give you that feel of being in a palace.
Definitely.
Previously we've owned Range Rovers, so we know it's just
You just sit so high above everyone else, you feel like the king.
It's such a unique car to drive, the Range Rover, because the dashboard is big, you've got lots of space. It literally is armchair driving, and the looks are amazing as well, and you never get bored with a Range Rover, and I certainly don't get bored with Range Rover. However, it's changed quite a lot, because now you've got these digital screens, and you know, things are touch screens again. You've got these digital dashboards like this. You've got digital dashboards that come on, and yeah, you got all the stuff, everything's sort of like at finger touch and finger reach in this car. And the interior, as always, is very nice. And I don't know if I'll say this is ideal for a family with the interior, the light,
not the colour, no,
the light colour. But again, if your kids are well behaved like ours, then I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's really good. As always, I'm going to sit in the back, but the back's amazing. So I'm going to sit in the back and have a quick feel of what it's like in this one. Right, in the back again. The back's not as comfortable as the front seat. It's a bit more firmer, but it's really spacious, lots of room. You've got your 3 seats here, which is really good, unlike the Bentley. So if you've got a bigger family, this car's got a bigger boot. It's got a lot more space. So I can't even touch the other side of the car. It's really comfortable, and it's got a sunroof as well, a panoramic sunroof as well on the top there. So yeah, so the Range Rover, as always a good car. What else can I say about it? The only thing this one hasn't got, which we're in, and you can have it, is a rear screen, like we just done the Bentley, which comes with this car as optional extra. So if I'll get out the car a minute, you got deployable side steps that come out the side. So when you shut the door, the sides go in. But I'll just show you before I go. Just show you the back. The leg room's amazing. Right, so if I shut the door, that step should, there you go, step goes back in. Right on the side of this car as well, you've got the handles that come out on there. So if you press the button there, it should go in, does it? No, it doesn't. It does normally go in. I think the battery's off. Right, so
so that's car 2 of 3.
Car 2 of 3, and this is a Range Rover 4.4. It's a really powerful car in this one, and I'm showing the lane there. It's 4.4 litre engine, a really powerful car, really nice engine. Although you've got other hybrid versions in the Sport as well. This car is £157,000. £157,000.
Good.
Yep.
So you can keep these kids far, far away from you.
For £157,000. Okay. So, but to be fair, the Range Rover is such a good, the Range Rover is such a good choice of a family vehicle. Definitely. Because it's very all-rounder. Yeah, the Bentley's really nice, but you got, you know, Bentley's a bit fussy, and if you've got kids, if they're with Range Rover, you sort of like more relaxed with a Range Rover, because it's just that unique presence in there, the 4x4 range. And bear in mind, this is the king of 4x4s. Yeah. Right, the next one's going to be a complete different ball game for anybody who wants something that's a bit more crazy but still want to keep the family intact. Right guys, so the next car we're going to is going to be a complete monster. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
And we're going to go in the car and have a look, and we're probably going to arrange a test drive on one of these.
Yeah,
gotta be done. Anyway, it's the Aston Martin. Right guys, we've arrived in the Aston Martin DBX 707. This car's an absolute monster.
I think the name alone just tells you that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's an absolute monster.
A DB9 707. I'm just waiting for an S or a 7.
Oh, right, but it's not 007. It's not like the boat car.
I know.
I think we've got one over this one. Yeah, this car is unique. It's my first time seeing this car in the flesh. It's our first time sitting in it. Yeah. Sitting in one. This particular car is £187,000.
Okay, so it's in the middle.
It's in the middle, but I think brand new is £230,000.
Oh, okay.
This one's got 5,000 miles on the clock.
Oh,
so
I see.
Technically, it's still a new car.
Right.
I must say, I wasn't sure about the DBX when it came out. I'm still not sure about it as a family car, but you know what? If you love cars and you've got a family, this is the car for you, because this car is awesome. It's also quicker than some of the Aston Martin sports versions out there, which is quite impressive when you think this is quite a big beast. It's the 4x4 system. But anyway, I won't get too technical because this channel's not about that. This is just about talking about practicality. Right, so the car, you got your touch screen at the front there with your sat navigation, your radio. You got all your infotainment stuff on there. So it's quite, yeah, it does everything it's supposed to on there. And you got your digital dash display, your paddle shifts for when you get a bit energetic with your driving or active. Oh, there you go. I've got some life there. It's come to life. Woohoo! Yeah. So, carbon fiber everywhere. It's just a really, really nice place. It feels as a sport, it feels a family car.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the interior, Elaine?
It's really nice. It's got that, exactly like you said, it's got a sporty feel, but it's still practical for family.
You know, I said I didn't like blue.
No,
in the Bentley, yeah, this blue in there suits this car.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it feels like a boaty feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a really nice, massive glass screen at the top, so you got lots of light. And I'm gonna go and sit in the back to show you what the back looks like.
Yeah.
Right, so in the back of this Aston Martin DBX 707, and the first thing I noticed, when you sit inside the car, the doors are really small in the back, but don't let that fool you, because when you get in the car, you sit right back in the seat, and it does make sense. There's lots and lots of room in there. It's not as wide as the Range Rover. It doesn't feel as big as the Bentley Bentayga, but again, it's plenty of room for 3 kids in the back. And these seats, although they look very sporty, they're very, very comfortable. So it's got all the makings of a really, really good family car for an active driver. And yeah, and the interior. Yeah, there's not much to say about this car, apart from take one for a test drive at some point, but it's definitely one list for those of you who wants a really nice drive. And you can see from the image, the roof is massive. It's like the whole roof is lane. Yep. So you can see how your kids will love this car if you're going on long journeys. The only downside of this car, I don't know why, but the sunroof doesn't open. Climate aircon system will obviously compensate for that. To finish this video off, what do you think of a Aston Martin DBX 707?
I think it's really nice. I think though, personally, I would still stick to the Bentayga.
The Bentayga, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Not the Range Rover.
Nah.
Why not?
I think because the Bentayga is just mahoosive and it is still comfortable, and you have the pan roof. It's just...
You like Bentayga? That's a woman thing. See? Bentley, you're doing this wrong. You're making cars for women. I expected not the Bentayga. I thought the woman would choose a Range Rover because it's so practical with kids and prams and stuff in there. But you heard the Bentayga is a favourite. Surprisingly for me, the Range Rover I think is one in terms of luxury. I like a luxury drive and that high up feel. Although I like the speed, the Range Rover has got all the boxes ticked.
But what we're going to do is try and get a test drive. Not today, but we're going to speak to these dealers and see if we can test drive these vehicles and see which one is actually
the best.
The best.
Yeah. So that video's coming soon. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up with this car. The Range Rover's won this family car review.
The Bentayga has.
I said Range Rover.
I said Bentayga. So it's just one out of one of them.
All right, the Range Tager's won.
Range Tager.
All right, okay. So the the lady buys the car. So the Bentayga's won this one, and we're going to see when test drive it though, which one is actually the better car.
Yeah.
Okay, not the fastest. This is not about speed.
No, the
if it's down to speed, that's the speed that Aston Martin's won already. Yeah. We know that.
Practicality and, you know, usability.
Exactly.
For a family, definitely. One of the best places to go to eat is the Boathouse, which is literally off the field, just off the river, which is there.
Literally on the river. With views overlooking the river as well. You see the boats go by on a really nice day. So, right, so we thought we'd commentate here today because the weather's not so great today, is it?
No.
It's cloudy. It's yeah, it's just not great. But when you're in town, do you know what? You can go out and socialise with local people in Christchurch. So we're going to take you to Boathouse and sample food and show you what it's about. Right guys, so we're at the Boathouse and we've just gone upstairs because as we're waiting for our food to be prepared downstairs, I just want to show you upstairs what there is on the upper level. Right, so this is a function room. And it's absolutely amazing. And as you can see, the river is just down there. You've got all the boats and all that side. It's currently raining at the moment, hence why we're here. Right guys, we're just chilling.
Yeah.
Aren't we? What am I drinking? Pineapple.
Yeah.
Revised.
That's it.
That's it. Nothing exciting for me, to be fair. And the drinks are really nice at the Boathouse.
It is, yeah. That's one thing definitely that is really cool. Like, you go to some places where the food is nice, but then the drinks are a little bit you come here and even the orange juices, it's real squeezed,
really good quality
orange juice. Yeah. And you can opt for the bottle as well, I think, innit?
Yeah, I think so. And also the staff and the guys here are really good. Just really efficient and really friendly, so you get a really good vibe. And one thing about this place we've noticed is that just the crowd, the people come here.
Yeah.
Are on a level, just really nice vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a nice vibe.
Yeah. So so you got a mix of like business people, just generally normal people, but they're all like a really nice vibe. And the food is amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
So so
can't wait to taste it.
I know. So we're chilling in this VIP lounge upstairs, just away from the hustle and bustle downstairs, all by ourselves. Look. All by ourselves, got the whole place to ourselves, and downstairs is like packed. We're gonna go down there in a minute and show you a little bit of flavour as we walk through. courgettes. And they're really nice. I've had these before.
Nope.
No, I haven't. I didn't know what courgettes was. I thought it was a kind of fish or something. It tastes like fish.
Oh, you're talking anchovies?
Anchovies, yeah.
That's fish.
So yeah, so they're deep fried and they are crispy. It does taste like fish though. It's got like a salty fish taste. And for me, it's just the bread. And I think it's soy sauce and olive oil. It's definitely 10 out of 10. I'm enjoying that alone. And I'm not even, the proper food hasn't come yet. So, really impressed. Right guys, so we've got our food. Lewis just dropped off our food, the main course. Is main course? Main course.
Yep.
And you get chips, or frites as they say in France, or chips as they say in Spanish. Same thing, but. You got, I've got a baby rack of ribs. Okay, and I've had it before, they're really nice. And on the other side of the opponent's table,
I've got dressed crab.
Yeah.
And salad. And frite.
Chips. And then, yeah, the crab looks delicious, actually.
You ain't getting any.
Oh, I don't want that yet. Yeah, that looks really nice. So, yeah, so we're going to tuck in. Did I make the right decision? Burger or ribs? I don't know.
You told me. Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, so did I make the right decision? I do not know. So we're going to have a go and see how I fare after this. I've just devoured a baby rack of ribs. And I jacked some of Elaine's crab as well. And it is delicious. It's delicious. And yeah, no, I can't complain. And the chips are nice. It's as always, the chips are good here. And you got the salad, yeah, so not much to say, it's really nice. Right, so we're finished. And we're leaving the Boathouse.
Yep.
And
it's very late.
It's very late. But the last ones, again, we go to a theme park, we go anywhere, we're always the last ones to leave.
Getting kicked out.
Literally getting kicked out. They all look at us like, go home now. Not welcome. I'm only joking. No, we're going to leave now and go home. There's some time, we've got a lot to do next few days. And yeah.
Had a good time?
Have a good time.
Yeah.
See you later.